That's all that's left for one of the world's most recognized creatures. Meet Bao, a 4-year-old panda involved in the breeding and conservation efforts at the world's largest giant panda research center. With its distinct black and white coats, the giant panda has served as a conservation symbol for decades, yet they are facing a ticking clock counting down as their numbers dwindle and their habitat disappears. But there are many out there attempting to reverse that process.
Why saving panda is important? Giant panda is on the brink of extinction. So to keep the nature more diversity and more beautiful.
Nestled away in the mountains of the Sichuan province, just a 30-mile ride up the mountain from Yan, Bao's home holds momentous potential in saving his endangered species. The China Conservation and Research Center in the Wulong Nature Reserve is home not only to Bao, but more than 80 pandas, the largest number of captive pandas on the globe. The center here works as a place for the public and world visitors to take an intimate look at the lives of these bears. Volunteers clean, sweep, gather, feed, and observe the inner workings of each panda's daily rituals. All of this is overseen by the center's resident experts, the panda keepers. The majority of the keepers have studied at universities across China, and now they spend their hours attending to the necessities of panda life.
Being near the animal, you stoop down, you squat, you get some eye contact, and you're near that animal. Hopefully I sure feel connected.
The rhythm of this rainy forest begins early, with first feedings just after sunup. Pandas must consume more than 30 pounds of bamboo daily, but a designated amount of what the keepers pleasantly call panda cake provides extra nutrients. Although not social creatures, you can often observe the little ones romping around in the panda kindergarten late in the afternoon.
There were these adorable kindergartners, and one of them got stuck in his tire and he couldn't get down, and so I took a little video of that, and oh my gosh, it was just absolutely adorable. That was worth it to me.
The work done to simply care for the pandas is a full-time job, but the center's real purpose is research and breeding. In 2014, the center hopes to welcome 13 baby pandas. Experimenting with new breeding techniques holds the center in the forefront of saving the species. The center is also working on reintroduction efforts, breeding pandas in captivity, but eventually releasing them into the wild. But researchers are saying time is running out. Roads and railroads are increasingly fragmenting the forest, which isolates panda populations and prevents mating. Forest destruction also reduces pandas' access to the bamboo they need to survive. The Chinese government has established more than 50 panda reserves, but only about 61% of the country's panda population is protected by these reserves, according to the World Wildlife Fund. With critical time ticking away, there is much debate over how to best save the giant panda. Some argue the millions of dollars spent on research would be better used on habitat conservation. Others suggest it's already too late to spur the wild population of pandas, saying that reintroduction efforts are useless. But amidst the diverse opinions, there is no doubt that a world without the giant panda is one many will do almost anything to prevent. There are less than 2,000 pandas left in the world, a daunting number, but it is only fueling the efforts of those here at the China Conservation and Research Center to keep moving forward.
And giant panda, from its appearance, it's very lovely. So I think that's a gift from the God to Chinese people.
Reporting from Yan, China, I'm Rachel Trost, the Murrow News Service.